So ILya, here
Hey.
we are again,
Hi.
and as ever, you've always got some interesting stuff to look at. So what have we got this year?
Hey everyone. Yeah, welcome to Gamechanger Audio. This is our fourth time here at Superbooth, or third time I think. So what got us into the synth world is the Motor Synth. It's a very ambitious project that we started back in 2019, and now multiple years later, this is the finished version of the Motor Synth Mark II, and that is the main item, of course, because this is a fantastic machine, and Sonicstate has also covered it.
We have indeed, yeah.
Yeah, well, so in terms of Motor Synth, this is the Mark II version, which is now in production and available, and a lot of our time here is spent demonstrating the Motor Synth and all its capabilities. I'm not sure if you're getting the line signal from this, but we can film that later. Yeah. But yes, it is somewhat of a tradition also for all manufacturers to surprise the audience with something new every time this event takes place, and such is the case also for us this year. We've always wanted to make a companion instrument for the Motor Synth in order to be able to play performances and demonstrations using only Gamechanger audio, only strange, unconventional sound sources. So the Motor Synth generates melodies and bass lines using electromotors, and we wanted to add a rhythmical element to our performances, and we've been thinking about this idea of using electrical discharges as percussive elements and maybe sound effects, glitchy elements.
So like you've used in the plasma drive before?
The plasma, exactly. The plasma is somewhat of a Gamechanger audio trademark. I'm gonna send, so this is the plasma drive, and what it does, it is what it does, it is a
it messes things up.
Yeah, it is
in
an
a beautiful way.
It's an audio processing tool. Right now, I don't know what kind of signal I should send to it, but there's lots of plasma footage online. But so in here, this plasma tube and transformer circuit is utilized in a way to just distort and crush audio signal. But we've always wanted to make the plasma tube and the transformer circuit as the into the sound source itself. So here we're presenting this new concept. Right now it is this beautiful, battery power, like car battery powered module. And here essentially what's happening, we've modified the plasma tube circuit so that by feeding it different types of carrier signal, carrier frequency modulations and certain frequencies and electrical impulses, we're able to generate these electrical sounding sound effects. So as you can see, it says the plasma voice concept right now. That's because we are being intentionally vague about the interface right now. This is somewhat of an experimental stage right now, but it is based on different algorithms that we've written for this, which is modulating the bass frequency of the oscillator, then modulating the carrier frequency of which is basically the speed at which the transformer discharges into the tube, and there's also decay and pitch envelope and wave folding going on. So by changing the different relationships between those carrier and bass frequencies, we get different electrical sounds. Internally, we refer to them as alvanotto sounds.
What is the impulse that you're feeding it at the moment?
So currently, this is a trigger. I'm triggering a set of envelopes. So there's so in this algorithm, each algorithm has a kind of pre-designed envelope for the impulses that go into for the wave shape that goes into the tube,
right?
And then also an envelope that modulates the carrier frequency of the transformer and the tube. So I can trigger separate things separately. So this is triggering all the envelopes. This is re-triggering the decay of the bass waveform. This is re-triggering the pitch envelope. And this is an interrupt button. So I'll show you some sounds here. And if I send some sort of CV into this, we can modulate, for example, the frequency here. And we can send, for example, interrupt triggers, which I'm doing manually right now. But this is not to be taken like super seriously. The interface will change, absolutely. But as I said earlier, the main idea is we want to create a companion instrument, or at least a set of sounds that can be used together with the motor voices. So here I've got these 4 modules here, and there's kind of a pre-made pattern going on here. So this module here is acting as the kick sound. There's a little bit of filtering also going on here. So here I can adjust the decay time of it. So this one here is set as a higher frequency discharge. So let's assume that this is a hi-hat or something like that. This is a little melody. Let's add some more ratcheting.
Oh, that's a pretty good companion for the Motor Synth.
Here. So that's kind of.
That's
I hope that sounded okay. But yeah, really cool sounds. Yeah, Alvanoto sounds. We wanted to make. We don't know yet the full potential of the system, but this is why Superbooth is so cool. So far, it looks like people are really enjoying it, and yeah, we did receive an audio a noise violation ban yesterday, so we're being a little bit more chill today. So
I'm guessing with the nature of it, you're going to get a lot of high frequency content. Is it harder to generate those kind of low frequency sounds? You said you'd filtered quite a bit to get the bass drum sound, but is
well,
there
not a lot of filtering. So if I switch the filter off completely, so this is it. This is the certain amount of like raspy, like high frequency information is always there. So you take that off a little bit. That's about it. But yeah, there's it is a little bit like noise. It is a wide frequency spectrum.
Sure, I was just wondering
always.
if there's enough low-end information there to get kind of decent bass sounds out of it.
Hopefully, this is the stage we're at now. But if I adjust this is the wave folder. We're wave folding the basic. We're folding the basic wave shape that goes into it. So if you find the sweet spot, then the bass comes out more. And here also we have an EQ present. So the EQ is taken kind of modeled after the one that we use in the plasma pedals.
Sure. Yeah.
So this is only the bass information. Let's open the filter. So those sounds are pretty. I like how, I don't know, impulse. I like how you can hear the impulses kind of. It feels a little bit like something is unplugged a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. That's it. I think you've broken it now.
Yep, that's it for now. So, but we'll probably be announcing the finished version of the product very soon, in a few months. So please
I was
stay
going to
tuned.
say, how long is the cycle going to
Probably
take? Do you
we
think?
don't want to. We don't want to sit on this for a really long time. But the sounds are already there. We're probably after Superbooth we'll have a new final iteration of the interface, and we'll start producing them soon this summer. So, yep, stay tuned, and yep, email us, write us, and we'll make sure that you won't miss the release.
And the website is?
GameChangerAudio.com.
Excellent. Many thanks.
Thanks. Bye.